a bunch of birds shit on our boat. Pro tip, don't leave your boat under a tree.
Poopy boat.
Have you ever heard of Teapot Lake in the Uintas? At nearly 10,000 feet of elevation, it's often overlooked on Mirror Lake Scenic byway. While our preference is getting as far away from people as possible, we were tending leg injuries and we needed something simple. The grand total for our night out camping was $65.42 and worth every penny. Say bye. Nice to see you soon.
Go to Teapot Lake, Uintas.
We're headed to do right now is go get Jimmy John's for our lunch, so we don't have to make lunch at camp because that's a stupid thing to do.
That's dumb.
Order it through the app and you can earn points for free sandwiches. Go Jimmy John's, go, go, go!
This is the spot, folks. So, I'm gonna go back to get the boat and the pack and some other and our food. And then I'm gonna boat back. I'm just gonna run there. Ready to go!
We had scouted this location a couple weeks ahead of time as we didn't know if there were any established campsites and we wanted to be sure before making plans. We were relieved to find the site vacant on arrival, even during the July 4th holiday. Dispersed camping is allowed on public lands for 14 consecutive days. The main things to keep in mind is to be at least 100 feet away from water and to always bury your poop at least 200 feet away from water.
Okay, success. We got the boat, the food, and everything. Not too bad, huh?
There's some crazy fish jumping.
Catching bigger.
Jumping out of the water. So what's this?
This is our fishing net. We catch lots of fish with this.
So if you don't know, the Uintas are notoriously buggy, and while we always bring bug spray, it's not going to repel 100%. That's why we finally broke down and purchased a mosquito net, and while the bugs still get inside, we found that once inside, they're too preoccupied with getting back out to bother with biting. How do y'all deal with bugs? Let us know in the comments below.
If you know us, then you know our favorite camping activity is floating around on mountain lakes in our little inflatable dinghy. Teapot is a pretty small lake, but it was still fun boating around and nomming on snacks while fishing and taking pictures. We always bring a dry bag just in case things go awry and have to protect our electronics. For some reason, the fishing on this lake was really good. I don't know if they just stock it often or what, but fish were jumping incessantly at all hours of the day. According to the Forest Service, rainbow trout are the dominant species, but we saw a lot more brook and tiger trout. Have you fished in the Uintas? If so, what species do you catch the most?
Whenever we're backpacking, we always bring a water purifier. We bring in so much other equipment that bringing in water is just not feasible. Not to mention we drink a lot of water, and our platypus hydration system produces all the filtered water we could ever want and more.
Something else we always bring, whether backpacking or car camping, is shower bags. We use this unfiltered water to take showers, clean dishes, and douse our campfires. Does anyone else take showers when they go camping? We'll admit we almost never do backpacking excursions longer than 3-ish miles. We just bring too much stuff to survive anything more than a quick stroll. Besides, part of the adventure for us is having a gourmet dinner with drinks, which just doesn't suit long hikes. This time we meant to do tinfoil dinners, but we forgot our tinfoil, so we went with the stove and fire roasted skewer tactic. I was pleasantly surprised at how well the fire roasted steak turned out, seeing as how I hadn't cooked meat over an open flame since I was like 12.
As the sun sets, I usually set out to watch the colors of the quickly coming night. We douse our fire with water until it's clear that all the coals have been extinguished. We hoist any leftover food up off the ground and out of reach, crawl into our sleeping bags, and finally rest.
Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. And we're here.
Nights usually don't dip below 40 degrees Fahrenheit during the summer, so most any sleeping bag will keep you warm, but it's a good idea to layer up anyway. We haven't yet stayed for more than one night, and so haven't yet tried the breakfast scene. Maybe one day we will, but for now we just pack up real quick and get the heck out.
This place. Cool crib.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. We've already got our bags over, got everything over. We're just going to retrieve our boat. It's perfect weather. What a dreamy, dreamy camp trip. Teapot Lake is unique in that it's one of the few Uinta lakes that doesn't have a campground attached that's also right off a paved road. This allowed us to have the best of both worlds, being able to be remote, but also having our boat. And although we had to make several trips for this, it was absolutely worth the extra effort.
Ice. You never see it like this out here in nature. It's cold. Put out the fire. It's gonna ensure this fire will not start.
Now that we know the spot is here, you can bet your bottom dollar we'll be back. Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see ya in the next one.